What's up, guys? It's your boy Don't Randy back at it again with another episode of the NASCAR 25 career mode. As we are in race number 20, as we're going to Bristol Motor Speedway, my home track, and seeing if we can try not to crash. I guess that's going to be the goal here. Try not to crash. As in our race at Darlington, we wrecked twice. Yeah, we wrecked twice. And almost wrecked like 3 or 4 more times, and it was just a train wreck. We did get up to P11 based off the fact that we took tiles and no one else did. So we got a Mickey Mouse P11, if you will. But yeah, honestly, that was just... Like I said, Darlington, it can be fun, but it can also rip your heart out at the same time. But now we're on to Bristol, and if you remember Bristol, that was a nightmare. Where were we at? I just saw it. I swear I just... There it is. Probably our worst result, right? Second worst. Our second worst result. We finished P29. 1 lap down. It was a train wreck. Started for 27. Did not get up higher. Like I said, it was a train wreck. Have to do better. Have to do much better. Cut the eye of a potential sponsor. Yeah, we ain't finishing 6th, so I can just forget that out the window. But it's something to look for, but it's something. And like Jadson said, we do have some pretty hefty repair. Because Darlington just took it all out of us. Because, yeah, that was bad. Alright. That's exactly 330. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to make a call right here. Or actually, we're going to get rid of all of the... Uh-oh. I think I just fucked up on accident. No, I didn't. Okay, no, I didn't. No, we're just gonna let the money go as it is. And we're gonna do that. So that is what we're going to do. Still not completely fixed. But it's still better than what we have. And as we're off to Bristol, things could get interesting really quickly here. Like I said, we gotta do much better. We have a much better truck, I will say, compared to what we did. Maybe it can result in something here. Maybe. But let's... heal. Before I forget, I'm going to take a look at the standings here. We're still 15th, but as far as the playoffs, Lane Riggs qualified for the next round. But outside of that, the cut line. So there's 2 more races in the round of 10, Bristol and New Hampshire. And it appears that Jack Wood and Matt Mills has some work to do. And Grant Enfinger was on the bubble. But let's see what we can do at Bristol. And here we go for the qualifying session live from Bristol. And let me tell y'all something.
We're up. Get out there.
I believe. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't think we're going to qualify P27 like we did in the first race. This truck, I put a whole new setup in this thing, and it is absolutely rocking. We had top 10 one-lap speed in practice.
Okay, this lap counts, driver.
So here it goes, and it's a pretty similar line to what we ran at IRP. And just letting the track do your thing. A 15:35 on lap 1. Faster than what we even did in practice. Gets a little loose, but we can corral it.
Okay, shut her down.
And we qualified in the 14th spot.
We'll work on getting you better for the
That
race.
is much better than what we did. Lane Riggs is on the pole. Kyle Lawson second, Kyle Busch third, Corey Heim fourth, Chandler Smith is fifth, Daniel Hemrick is sixth, Tyler Ingram seventh, Rajah Caruth eighth, Ty Majeski ninth, and Grant Enfinger rounds out your top 10. But what? I like this. Well, P14, much better than the first time. We're cooking. We are cooking. And it is now night as we start in the 14th position.
NASCAR Truck Series racing as we go trackside on the most famous words in all of motorsports.
They are pretty famous.
Start your engine!
So 14th is where we're starting at.
Time to go. Fired up.
63. So a top 10 gets us the sponsor goal. A top 6 would get us a new sponsor with more money.
Ready.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know how this car is going to race.
Inside.
I'm going to be completely honest. So we're going to find out how good or bad this truck is. Really quickly. And I feel like I have to get to the bottom.
One outside. Clear high.
This truck is a little tawny.
One inside.
It's,
Clear low.
I just remember the first race, this cord did not want to do anything. It was either too loose or too tight. And there was no in between. But I tell you what,
Car outside.
very early on here, so we finished, what was it, 29th? Yeah, we finished 29th the first time. I mean, I know we're only 4 laps into this race, but I don't think we're going to finish 29th today.
Still there at door.
So I try to make a move on Bailey Corey in that 44 truck.
Outside.
Oh, it's so tough to make a pass as someone gets into the wall.
One up high.
Oh, it's so tough to make a pass. I'm just going to have to concede.
Clear high.
Because
Outside
I got
door.
Tano Gray and Andres Perez is starting to close the gap on me. So I'm just going to ride. I'm going to try to put more... The game plan is I'm going to try to put a distance on that group back there that I had and try to go at them again. It's a little bit of cat and mouse and a little bit of strategic planning. Because yes, you can try to pass people, but it's so tough and it's so hard, and you lose time. And you gotta remember this. We're going. I mean, you see the times. 15, 16 seconds. It does not take much to lose time. With that said, we're gonna pull straight to the inside of Caden Honeycutt, and we do the slide job perfectly. And we're up into 14th. That's how you make a pass. Quick, effective, and you move on. All in one corner. And now again, you just gotta try to put a gap on them and move on to the 44 truck.
One bottom. Clear low. 5 to go this time.
However, with all this said, Honeycutt's staying right with us. The group of Rochero and Friesen and Perez is not.
One low. Clear bottom.
Got a little high, but we fixed that. And you can just see that high line is just proven to be the line of choice here.
One on the bottom.
Honeycutt is trying to get around us, but we ain't letting that happen. And, I mean, we're staying right with Bailey Coley in terms of pace.
All clear.
As we're coming to the white flag, we got one lap to go
All you got now.
in this first stage. Presented by Credit One Bank. Hashtag cheap plug. And yeah, we are going to stay in the 14th spot.
Take it off. We got plenty more race left.
That's fine. I think we're basically a back and outside the top 10 truck.
Pit road is open.
I just realized though, look at the tiles. I'm gonna stay in 14th. And if I have to take the gamble, I have to take the gamble.
To the green.
I didn't even think about that.
Be ready now.
So that was 16 laps.
Green, green. Inside. Clear low if you
Oh,
want it.
that wasn't the best shift, but it gets the job done. But I am probably going to lose a spot. Unless I can get it back.
Stay high.
And I think I'm going to.
Car high. Clear
Jake
high.
Garcia is now falling to us. Oh, I don't want to make this 3 wide, but I may be forced to. And I am going to be forced to. We're going 3 wide for the 13th spot.
Clear outside.
And
Clear inside.
that's fine.
One low.
Honeycutt, we're still going to be beside Caden Honeycutt. But Jake Garcia was falling back in that run, I did notice.
Stay high.
So maybe his long, maybe the long run for the 13 isn't the move.
Stay high.
And I've got to play it super easy on. I don't want my tires to pop.
Clear low.
You know what I mean? Ooh, and someone got into the wall on that high line.
Stay high.
As me and Honeycutt are still side by side.
Stay high.
And I feel like eventually the top side would eventually win out. As long as I don't mess it up.
Oh, I'm
Loose. That's how one would mess it up. And, alright, you can have it. Tile light pops on. And now I gotta worry about the tiles.
Clear high, you want it.
We have pulled away from Jake Garcia a little bit in that 13 truck. And I don't even know if I can push it or not. I'm gonna try to go for it when I can. That is not how I'm gonna make a pass here at Bristol.
5 to go.
5 laps left in this second stage. What's my tiles?
1 high.
I got 20%
Clear
left
high.
on the right front.
Outside. Clear outside.
And it stayed on 20% for about over half that lap.
Outside. Clear high. You
So I
want it.
tell you what,
High side now.
the diamond,
Clear up top.
oh, and I'm gonna do the slide job. That's what I did to Caden in the first stage. And the way that I'm gonna, and the diamond may be the way I can, A, go faster, but look at the tile. The tiles,
2
fuck,
to go.
because I'm afraid to gas it up. Because if I gas it up, I could loop it, and I don't want to loop it. As we got a battle for the lead on this last lap of the second stage between Kyle Busch and Lane Riggs. Looks like Kyle is going to take it.
We'll get
And
him,
yeah,
buddy. Stay focused.
we finished 13th, but I only lost 3% of tire wear over the last 5 or so laps in that run. So if in doubt, I may just have to I may have to diamond it,
Does this strategy look like what you need?
which is fine. I don't mind to diamond. 2 cans, 4 tiles. We will have
Getting
enough
out, fellas. Be
to
ready.
get to the end. Alright, let's rock and roll. This is,
To the go.
hey, we gained, what, 5 spots.
10 away.
I guess all the damage from people hitting the wall
Green, green. 1 bottom.
and all of that catastrophe.
Clear inside.
And that's put me in the top 10. Cause I mean, I don't see Lane Riggs up here. I don't see Lane Riggs. I don't see Honeycutt. Of course, we was with Rajah and with Green and Fingal. Oh, here comes. I seen Lane back there. I seen Lane Riggs. He's probably gonna come up through this field like Game Busters. So I gotta try to make some. Hay.
1 inside. Clear
I've
bottom.
got Gio and Andres Perez behind me. I gotta try to get the good. I gotta try to get the feel good out of these tiles while I can. Cause once they're gone, they're gone. And honestly, I am just in my own little. I'm in my own little planet at the moment. Perez and Rochero are side by side for that 9th spot. And Enfinger and Rhodes are side by side for the 6th spot. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna catch. Well, I will say Enfinger was a part of that group right before the caution for the second stage. And I was just tracking. Even with that group. Oh, Enfinger got into the wall. Enfinger just hit that right rear into the fence. But it's sad, I'm not catching him. I'm not catching him. The good news is that I am pulling away. Well, I was pulling away from Rochero and Perez, but they're starting to come back on me. As she, like I know I just said this, but I'm in my own little bubble. And unfortunately, I'm starting to lose ground on I think Rochero was starting to gain on me. It don't look like it's tense. And that was the gap. I will say, I see Lane Riggs back there in that 34 truck. He's going to try to get around both of them. And I'm a second and a half behind Ben Rhodes. There ain't no way Lane Riggs is going to pass him. Alright. He just passed both of them at once. Lane did. And he's bringing someone... Oh, that's Ankrum. He was up there, too. Well... Oh, I'm in the fence. Well, I have to let him go. He's got some damage on the door there. Lane Riggs. But he was the stage 1 winner. And he finished second in the second stage. Yeah, I don't know how he fell back. I almost just smacked the wall. Yeah, I don't know how he fell back.
Carlo, clear inside.
And I think Ben Rose just hit the wall in front of us.
One bottom.
And here comes Tyler Ankrum. He was also up in the top 5.
Clear low if you want it.
We'll just let him go as well.
Carlo.
And I kind of expected that, honestly.
Clear bottom.
And now we got Kyle Lawson's coming up on us. And he was... Oh, I'm in the wall. I think he's going to get us as well. Look at the gap. So my best chance is probably for something to happen here involving the 9 or the 99.
10 to go this time.
Got 10 laps left. And Kyle Lawson is on my tailgate for the last spot in the top 10. As I will say, I do see traffic up there.
Inside now.
Oh,
Clear all around.
I just cut Kyle Lawson off.
Inside now.
Yeah, I just can't carry the speed like he can. It's impossible. And the tile light is on,
Clear bottom.
which is kind of concerning.
One on the bottom. Clear low. Clear, clear. Outside.
I got Bailey Corey is now in front of us,
Clear high.
or behind us. But I got a 1.8 second gap. I tell you what, this lap traffic, it may bring it may bring all those trucks back into play. And also, I tell you what,
5 to go now.
the tires are shredding. The tires are shredding faster in this run, which is not a good sign. And I have got to deal with all this traffic now. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. Alright.
Outside.
I'm gonna go 3 wide with Duzat and Greenfield. Oh, truck, please give me grip! Into the inside of Stephen Mazzoli.
Clear outside.
I will clear. That was almost a heart attack. We're coming to 2 laps to go. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get to Ingram. I'm not gonna get to Tyler Ingram. Coming to the white flag. We got 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Hashtag cheap plug. And we're gonna come across the line in P11 as Coy Heim is gonna win this race. Coy Heim wins.
Nothing wrong with the top 20.
And we're gonna take home 11th. Missed the top 10 by 1 spot, but honestly, I don't think we were good enough for a top 10. We were not good enough. But we were much better than the last time, where we finished 29th. Yeah, we were much better this time. And that is what you like to see. A much improved race. By 18 spots, actually. But yeah, Heim wins, Henrik second, Chandler Smith third, Kyle Busch fourth, Lane Ritz got back up to 5th. Rajah Karif was 6th, Grant Enfield was 7th, Ben Rhodes 8th. Kyle Lawson 9th, and Tyler Ingram rounded out the top 10. We put a considerable gap on the rest of them. Well, Sharo and Coy. I like that. I liked that. That is not the correct headline. This is the second race of round of 10, and Gio did not make the playoffs. Alright. But that was a really good... Oh, I can do the Xfinity Series? Oh, shit. Hold the phone. That is... We love that. Oh, worn out? Worn out? I mean, honestly, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. We still gotta fix the truck from the Darlington race a little bit. So, we are 15th in points. We are 15th in points. We are 15th in the points still, after all that. We're kind of closing in, but not really. Yeah, I think Jack Wood and Matt Mills are in some extremely deep trouble in terms of making it to the next round. But then again, I don't think they were expected to begin with. Enfinger and Hemrick seem to have a pretty strong hold on the positions. And everyone above Majeski are Gucci anyway for the next round. And we're going to New Hampshire. We're going to New Hampshire. That's interesting. That is extremely interesting. Oh, I forgot about the road course. But we got Talladega, Mortonville, and Ben Phoenix at the end. Okay. We can take care of business. I feel really good about that P11 though at Bristol. I'm not gonna lie. I was shook for this race. But now we're Gucci. Alright. And I think I'm gonna call it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to not miss another upload. And I will see y'all for our next race from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Y'all have a good one, and peace out, guys.